soda, Ash.
I got it.
He say, I would.
You just move the thing. No. Come back over there.
So I need a man in all caps. He say, well, my brothers, but life go on. I will always handle myself. So I doubt it. I doubt it. And I don't really, it's not one of my cousins that opened the stuff. I don't really have nothing against it, but the Lord got it out for all these niggas, man.
That's right.
Read what y'all got, man. There's some more in that second. That's genius I ain't here doing. And then y'all go ahead and do what y'all do.
This is 2 Ezra 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet the place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. That's what's coming to all these people. And eventually a time is going to come where, guess what? Some shit like what the brother talking about is going to happen to you people, and you're going to call the police, and the police going to show up and carry out the deed you was calling them to stop, man. That's what's about to happen.
Verse 16, their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. That's what's coming in these last days, man. The house being rented, spoiled, resources taken from you. As it says, goes to 2 Ezra 15th chapter. And your wives are going to be ravished, man.
Hey, that's happening right now. You know, what the brother was talking about, like you said, this shit just happened.
Yesterday, at 8:06 p.m., a perp entered the house. That nigga was a perp, bro. What the fuck?
Buddy.
Hey, buddy. Yeah. That nigga was GD too, bro. You seen it all in his eyes. I know he was a great. All them niggas have been assaulted GD, bro.
55th Street. You ain't doing it for 5-5, man.
Yeah. All them niggas have been assaulted. It's Isaiah 13:12. Isaiah 13 verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man in his golden beds of Ophir. Hold on, read that again. It's Isaiah 13:12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man in the golden beds of Ophir. That's right. He said a man. And Apostle Tahab been going into that lately, man. The Elder Malcolm has been going into that lately. He said a man. All right. And that man is talking about an Israelite man in this knowledge. I know y'all hold it real quick. Get to Isaiah 33 real quick. You got it? That's good. Read 33 is wisdom and knowledge.
This Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
See, it says the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. The average nigga ain't got the fear of Yahweh by shit Yahweh shower him, man. He ain't know how to wisdom and knowledge. The average nigga is a fucking idiot, man. And he don't care about the Lord, and he don't have the respect for himself to fear the Lord and do this work, man. All right? So go back to that Isaiah. It's Isaiah 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man in the golden webs of Ophir. So all that shit, especially that bullshit the black woman kicked, I can do bad all by myself. Hey, bitch, you gonna find out when Diego at the door, man. You gonna find out, all right? Because chaos is coming to these streets. Yeah. All you punk ass niggas trying to start a rap career and go to college. What them monkeys be talking about, generational wealth? Ain't gonna be none of that shit, nigga. The lights about to cut off. The lights will be off in America very fucking soon. Right. And you gonna see who man enough to feel for themselves, man. He said the mighty men gonna be like women, man. Because they not gonna have it up here. Read that Isaiah again.
This Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
So the fear of the Lord, all right, is going to be his treasure, man. The scriptures say that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. All right? if Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with you, you fucked, man. All right, if you ain't under the Psalms, the 91st chapter covering, you fucked. All right, King David wrote that, man. All right, and he was the mightiest man in the scriptures under Yahweh Shai, man. He said he slain tens of thousands of men with these. And he said he gonna need the Lord. What you think these punk ass niggas gonna do when there's chaos, when there's famine, man? Hey, you take the average nigga cell phone for 30 minutes and look how soft he is. Let alone no food, no heat, no electricity, no hot water, no shelter. Let alone a fucking woman.
No guns.
No guns. Punk ass nigga. Go ahead.
This is that Psalm 94, I'm starting 22. For Yahweh is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge.
What verse is that? Read that.
94.
Hold on, right I thought you were being that's all about the lot you got about.
Okay.
Read the verse before that, though.
Okay.
Read 21.
Psalms 94, 21. They gathered themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemned the innocent blood.
Cause see, that's what's gonna happen, man. With the Lord is gonna smash them. He's gonna be a shield and buckler to us. Go ahead.
For Yahweh is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. Verse 22, but Yahweh is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. 23, and he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, Yahweh our power shall cut them off.
You see that? He said he gonna cut them off in their own wickedness. So all you punk ass niggas thinking you killers, you gonna be Buffalo Rock. All right? All you adulterers, all right? You women that think they're adulterers. All right? Like we went on down the road, he said all the time. These women out here riding the cot carousel, hey, the cot carousel gonna ride them. Like I said, look, ain't gonna be no food in America, man. It's gonna be scarce. You ever seen the road? You ever seen the book of Eli? It's gonna be scarce. Very scarce, man. And we read it already in St. Matthew, the 24th chapter. For the love, the iniquity don't abound. The love of many don't wax cold. This ain't gonna be no joke, man. This is the process. Now, go ahead,
And these people have showed you how they can manipulate you. What they do back here in jab session. Had you motherfuckers running out the toilet paper.
Yeah.
All things.
Yeah.
All things. They made your ass run down toilet paper. You want to think about food, you want to think about this, you want to think about that. Motherfuckers was stealing TVs and running down toilet paper.
Average nigga is an idiot, man. Average nigga, you had a nigga get killed on the goddamn Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Stop, man. You know?
Absolutely.
Let alone when they can't get their blunts, their cigarettes, their medication. See, the average nigga in America, all right, the average American citizen is highly sedated, man.
Yeah.
Whether that's off junk food, whether that's off a fucking bait. Look at these niggas can't, all they pop every fucking 10 seconds,
Yeah.
whether that's off baits.
Yeah.
Soft as fuck, bro. Soft, man. Wait till this shit happens. See, because the third world war is in place right now.
Right.
Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. Read what y'all got. Go ahead, brother.
This second Ezra 15. This second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
See that? And the sword is just a weapon. It can be a hammer. It can be the gun. It can be the soap in the house. But this is going to a physical thing. right, he said in their head. Go ahead.
It says, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another.
And you see that right now with this ICE thing. That's sedition among men. All right, it said invading one another. So men are gonna come in your crib, man. They're gonna spoil your goods, man.
And they snatch your ass out your cars and shit.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
right.
You know, you pull up, they tell you get out your whip. You ain't getting out your whip. One motherfucker grab the motherfucker with his gloves and snap the motherfucking glass and shit.
They ain't gonna tell you shit. Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you shit. It ain't gonna be trying to come. This is the judgment, man. All right. All this wickedness running around, rapping, all this gang banging, all this homosexuality, all this sexual immorality, all right? All this lesbianism, all this feminism, all this democracy, all this liberalism. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who you falsely call J-E-U-S, and God, the Lord ain't with none of this shit, man.
Right.
The Lord ain't with none of that, man. The Lord ain't with none of that, man. And you will have to be a fucking fool to think you're gonna get away with any of this, man. I just read it. What the fucking Edomite put. He said that this war between you and Iran is gonna be the war of Armageddon. This is gonna be the war to end all war.
Right.
And after that, the Lord, the world's false called God and Jesus is gonna set up his kingdom. All right, and it's gonna start with these people right here, who are the slaves and the burden bearers of this society. It's gonna start with the elected, these people right here. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you can receive it or not. We ain't here to have cheerleaders. The Lord sent us here to prophesy. He said, speak the vision and make it plain upon tables. That's it.
Yeah, these motherfuckers in the military now are being told by some of their commanders that they know that this is the kickoff.
Yeah,
They know.
we read it. We brought it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, that they know that this is the kickoff. They know that this is the one. But they think that they jumping it off and the Lord gonna come back and save them.
Now,
He ain't coming back to save y'all.
No.
He coming back to get his elect. Everybody else is father for the motherfucking cannon, man. What y'all think? When the Lord gave this man this ability to make these missiles, you think he did that and they not gonna get used?
that's right.
No.
Lesson about it like 3 in the morning, man.
Right.
For real. Go ahead, brother. What you got? You got some more?
Yeah.
You go to Abraham.
It says, 2 Ezra 15:16. For there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Nobody give a fuck about Donald Trump.
At all.
All right, they're kings and presidents. A president is a king, man. All right, you politicians, you governors, you senators, those are the modern day kings and princes. Nobody gives. They all pedos.
Yeah, man.
We've been telling you about that for years. But see, now the Spirit is revealing it. Because the Lord is about to shame this man, man.
You shaming them now.
It says, go ahead. It said, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That means they gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
Go ahead.
Look what's happening in Mexico right now.
That's right.
That's what that's talking about. They done rebelled against their government, which is in cahoots with all this shit we got going on over here. Their
Yeah.
president is a 48er woman. And them
right.
cartel niggas done rebelled against that. They got tanks and everything for their ass.
They tied this one nigga, they tied his ass to a tree. They called one of the police that got Mateo, whatever that nigga name is. They tied his ass up. And they cooked his ass like a chicken. Low to him. Broad daylight. They tied that motherfucker up to a tree like this, and they flamed his ass up like Johnny.
Johnny Storm.
Niggas
Go
in the
ahead.
background cooking tacos, nigga.
Yeah, they laughing.
Yeah.
They in the background talking this shit. Them mom is
Jello.
playing, getting their ass
Jello.
fried, frying his ass up. It ain't a joke. It really happened.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 17. It said, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
That's called martial law. That's called a government takeover. What you witnessing right now before your eyes is martial law. All right? A siege. That's right. It's going to be a siege. Go ahead.
For because,
Go ahead.
verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
So that nigga you was barbecuing with, and he know how your woman look. He know how your daughters look.
The lusted.
Been lusty. Like your mama say, you got some shit stored up. Doomsday puppet. He gonna hit your ass over the fucking head with a hammer. You still gonna be bleeding out. And all you gonna hear is his marauders and his cousin nigga popping your woman in the next room right as you bleed out. And when it get really drastic, they gonna chop your ass up and eat you too.
Right.
If you ain't got the covering of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai on you in this day, it's done. Go ahead.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Great tribulation. This is the time of the great tribulation.
Right.
World ain't going back to how it was, man. It's not gonna happen.
Listen, this is Luke 21 and 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Right? And the brothers brought out all these prophetic scriptures. Right? The Lord's going to come and bring the famine, death, sword, and destruction upon the world. All right? And the man of the Lord is going to be a refuge from all of that. If you don't have that covering from the Lord, you're ruined.
That's it. And the Lord is coming back here, like you said, with destruction. He ain't coming back here to negotiate any of that other stuff. It says here in Isaiah.
Hold on, block it, Pops. He gotta destroy it.
Yep.
He gotta purge this place to build his kingdom.
Right.
You ain't gonna put shit on shit and call it a sandwich. He has to purge this place first, man. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 66 and 16. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
Many.
Don't say a few. Don't say some. You say many. So what? So this Jesus Christos cheesy rice motherfucking picture with all this long ass hair and these little fucking naked ass angels.
That's pedophilia, man. That's Catholic Church pedophilia, man.
Dog,
Yeah.
man.
Nowhere, exactly. Ain't nowhere in the scriptures it tell you a mighty angel is a butt naked ass baby floating around with something on his rod. No, read the next verse, Pop. No, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. That's some Catholic Church pedo creepism, man.
All right, shall be many. Verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves, and the God behind one tree, in the midst of eating swine's flesh.
That's you niggas commit idolatry, and that's all you fucking do, man. Go ahead.
And the abomination and the mouth shall be consumed together, says Yahweh.
You're going to be consumed with the fire of the Lord's chariot. You're going to be consumed with thermals and invisible. You're going to be overwhelmed with destruction. And that death ain't going to be no mercy in your death.
Yeah, he says that without mixture.
That's right.
Yeah.
Judgment without finish this. Go ahead, guys.
This Isaiah 32 and verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place.
He said, I need a bag.
You out of order,
He said, I need a bag.
Out of order.
For a brother or something. Your brother just spoiled the fuck out. I need a bag. Well, nobody did, man. He said, I need a bag. Nigga tried. He was in there. You see the purple counter. I showed the brothers.
You going in my house making a big ass sandwich and shit.
Yeah. The purple.
Bill Bellamy in your house.
Go ahead.
Ricky Smiley.
It's Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
So that we can have motherfucking doctrine and all that other kind of shit that's out there. A man of the Lord is gonna be the refuge from all that. You know I have to understand it. And like you said, like you have to read wisdom and knowledge shall be the knowledge, shall be the time.
Hey, in the covert, going to that, one of those definitions going to a hiding place. And then it said, one of them going to marriage. One of them going to marriage. It's a covering, man. All right? He said it's a rock. He said, read that over.
This Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place.
That's like an oasis. You
That's
ever
it.
seen the movies and shit where they in the desert?
Cartoon show you that.
Yeah, the cartoons, and they see motherfucking palm trees, water, fruit, and all this. Because this is just unimaginable. This is the best thing I could ever fucking see right now. It's like an oasis. A man is gonna be like a real life oasis in that time, man. That's exactly how it's gonna be. Yeah, that's exactly. That's how dry it's gonna be, man. A man is gonna be that valuable, and that goes back to an Israelite man. All right.
That's it. He says his servants are going to eat. His servants are going to drink.
Somebody get that. I'll stop going up. Y'all down. You was holding something. Read.
This is going into something earlier.
Nah, I don't get no fuck, man. Read.
No, this is Isaiah.
Everybody knows.
Read the Smith. Oh, here you go. This Isaiah 54 in verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy." You know, and the elder brother earlier was talking about how all of these things are going to come to pass, man. He gave Esau the technology, the mindset to make this technology, man. It's not going to go to waste. They gonna use them motherfuckers, bro. It has to happen according to prophecy.
And then some, like you said, you know, cause like I said, everything ain't gonna hit everywhere like they think it's gonna be. Because the Lord says He gonna put His Spirit in them. Okay,
Yeah.
They gonna hit where He want them to hit.
Right. Miss their mark.
So they ain't gonna miss their mark. That's right. So they gonna hit where He want them to hit. And since He says this is gonna be a desolate place, this is gonna be a motherfucking desert and whatnot. You know what He said. What the Bible said.
But they like oceans, man. All that's getting wiped out, man.
That's it. So their missiles are designed, they got a purpose. The Lord using their missiles that He had created as a revolving agent. You know how you do reconstruction? Going to tear some shit down and whatnot. You got moments like when you decide you want to put a bigger part on your house. Once you put the top part on, you decide you can come on the bottom part. That's what you do. You're going to take the motherfucker up. It's going to be crazy.
Right.
It's going to be crazy.
It's gonna be in the water.
That's it.
What not to do, just like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Okay.
This in Ezra 16 verse 13. For sure is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are short. It shall not miss. And they began to be shot to the ears of the Lord. So hey, what arrow can be shot from one end of the earth to the next? A thermonuclear missile.
That's right.
Intercontinental ballistic missile, man. All right, that's what's going to be shot from one end of the earth to the next to destroy this man known as America. All right, and the land of Israel as well, various other places going to be hit with nuclear missiles. That's why he said it's in the plague. That's the nuclear destruction.
That's how the
plague. You see that atomic bomb.
Yep.
Motherfucker face still in the ground. Ugly as hell.
Yeah, hey, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Them motherfuckers vaporized. You can see the shadow of the motherfuckers.
Shadow.
Where they
On the
was
wall.
sitting at.
Oh,
They
man.
got bigger bombs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the last one that they so-called tested was in 1961, man.
That's hard.
Yeah. And man, they said they was at the highest height and as fast as they could go, and almost still couldn't escape it. And the bomb was on a parachute.
So yeah, so
That's what they got. And that was after I think it was like 50 megatons, and it was supposed to be 100. If it was 100, it would have never started.
Those bombs that they dropped on Japan in the 40s, those were atomic bombs.
Right.
What we're talking about is thermonuclear bombs.
Way worse.
Different. They got a calculator on the internet where you can actually select these payloads that they got set up. Russia got one called Satan. Moab got one called Moab.
Satan 1, they got Satan 1,
Yeah.
they got Satan 2. And that Moab means mother of all bombs.
Right.
Go ahead.
You type this shit into the computer and you can pick a location where they dropped the motherfucker.
I was telling you,
and it shows you how far. If they dropped one of them motherfuckers in
Man.
Chicago,
Oh,
that explosion, they'll feel that shit in Central Illinois, man. It'd be shit blowing up over there.
Wow.
Yep.
And that's just one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called nuke map.
And when you start talking about you got a bomb that's got a 50-mile radius and some shit like that, that means you drop it here. They feel that shit up there in Great America.
Yeah.
They feel that shit out there in fucking Aurora. They feel that shit down there in motherfucking Mokina
Yeah.
and all that shit.
And see, the thing about these bombs is that it's going to be a lot of fire and multiple bombs hitting. But
Absolutely.
the shock wave of the bomb is actually worse than the fucking fire. You're going to get hit with the wave, and you ain't got to be 50 miles close for that shit to hit you.
Not
You
at
get hit
all.
with that wave, you just turn into jelly, man. It's a wrap.
Yep.
This place is
Not
gonna
a-
be a
yeah.
lake of fire.
Yeah.
A
Yep.
lake of fire. It ain't gonna be no piece of this place that's untouched.
That's right.
If it's gonna drive the whole rivers and the Great Lakes, it's not gonna be one piece of this place that's not untouched. Man.
That's right.
Toil and trouble.
This Isaiah 14 and 23, I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said Yahweh of hosts. According to the nuclear blast, that fallout is going to come from it, that destroying wind, as the scriptures call it.
Yep.
And now, y'all don't have a clue to understand that the Lord's gonna take all your motherfucking filters off. All that motherfucking shit about being able to go in the shop and this, that, and the other, not feel this, not feel that. The Lord take that out. The Lord
The
take
Lord can look. The Lord can just make you feel some shit right now. Just right now. That's right. He the master of time perception. He said with the Lord 1,000 years is one day, and one day is 1,000 years. All right. And he went to the missions right after that. You can feel that shit burning for 5 years, 10 years, 6 years. Look. It did come back in everlasting shade. And don't know what you feel then. It's like, yo,
This is Job 21 or 20, like in 20, and 21. It says, "There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." That's talking about the Israelites, though.
Yeah, the legacy. All right. Everybody that's so-called
When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast his fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
See, because him filling his belly is going to his God complex. All right, him giving you the MOTB and being in control of everything, man. That's not gonna happen, man. Go ahead.
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike through him.
Woo!
It is drawn and cometh out of his body, yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gout.
So the missiles that this brother was just talking about and describing, when you go into that, somebody get Isaiah the 34th chapter too. Read. But no, hold on, finish this.
The glittering sword cometh out of his gout, terrors are upon him.
Yeah, people look up and see that, they like, oh shit.
We talking about 10 minutes. They let that shit go in Russia. 10 minutes in your ass's grass, man.
Smash, brother.
Ain't gonna be no let me run into the ain't gonna be none of that shit.
You niggas ain't got nowhere to run. Shit, hey,
Nowhere to
you got a
run.
monkey in America, that's gonna be your fucking grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me show you how dumb these
Nigga like
motherfuckers.
me gonna pop up in that motherfucker like Shadow Cat off X-Men. Slide right through that motherfucker.
Yeah, but like I said, that shows you how naive this motherfucker was. Because back in the 50s and whatnot, the 50s and the 60s, they had motherfuckers ducking up under their motherfucking tables and shit in the classroom, like they could survive some shit. It's like, what the fuck are y'all think?
And a man out of New York, just like 2 or 3 years ago, he put out a PSA saying in case of a nuclear blast, a nuclear mission in New York, he instructed his residents to go into their bathroom, put a mattress over their bathtub, and just sit there.
That's that South Park shit. They had it was like one of the first original episodes of South Park. They was teaching these motherfuckers how to survive a volcanic eruption. And they said, if you just duck it, they made a little movie and everything. If you just duck and cover and put your hands over your head and the lava just rolls over. And them niggas been trying that shit. That's the same shit that's gonna happen when you niggas try to hide under the mattress. You think the mattress not gonna catch on fire? You don't have no mattress. Niggas gonna eat the mattress, basically.
There's Joel chapter 2 and verse 4. This is one into the, I started at 3, this one to the nuclear missile. It says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them,
That's right.
and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape. And right now you got vegetation, you got structure set up, but after those missiles here, it's going to be left nothing. It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen shall they run, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
Hey, I was thinking about this the other day.
I gotta get something for lunch. It's not at work.
Chinese hear the fire horse, man.
Oh,
Man.
You know, this China man walked up on me. I said, you know what year it is? Year the horse. I said, yeah. It's the year the fire horse.
Oh, secrets.
He definitely gave me a Chinese gift. Pause on that, but that nigga was like, he boom. I said, yeah. I said it's the year the fire horse. And this is all I thought about. Good. Go ahead.
It's verse 6, Joel 2 and 6. Before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness. So the brothers going into when they finally push the button, the Lord put the spirit on these rulers to push the button, and those nuclear missile threats get sent over here, and they inbound, and you people are just gonna have a complete a doom spirit, man. It ain't gonna be no, let me run, let me get in my car and now drive the missile. Let me go hide under a mattress in my tub.
Down in the doorway like this.
That nigga Maxwell did that music video, bro, too. When he was in the big house and his shorty was missing it off, bro. They just grab each other hand and slip out.
Look, cause this place,
You gotta get rid of it like that.
this place is gonna be broken into 3 pieces. Ain't nowhere where you're gonna be able to go and hide. All right, them nukes gonna go off, and the chariots gonna come back and be cooking niggas too. And Lord knows, earthquakes and all types of shit gonna be going off because the earth gonna shake to and fro. It's just gonna be wild out here, man.
He says it's gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard.
Yeah, that's right.
Go to and fro.
You really gotta worry about the lake of fire. And then when you going into it, the lake of fire coming to you.
I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
When y'all lost, I'm pulling up on you.
nigga.
I'm old, you coming to be shooting.
I said, but I didn't think that was gonna be that.
This is Revelation 17 and 16. Because all these other nations, they pissed at America. Right? Now when Trump has got all these other nations pissed at America, all the bullshit that America's doing, America's being exposed.
And we told them we're coming down the pump.
This is Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the Lord, and shall make her desolate, and naked, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
heart. For Yahweh has put in their hearts to fulfill His will and to agree and give their kingdom into the beast until the words of Yahweh should be fulfilled. So the Lord is controlling all these other nations too and hardening their hearts. And He's the one that's going to have it in control. He's going to make them press that button. And the Muslims won't fly.
So America's own allies gonna turn over. All these nations just now want nothing else is gonna happen.
It's gonna be like in X-Men First Class,
That's right.
except it ain't gonna be no bitch that make the nigga do it. But the dude was sitting there just minding his business, and then the bitch hijacked his spirit and made him push the button, man.
He
Same
said,
thing don't
comrade,
happen.
the comrade is going mad. He pressed that motherfucker and missed him. He said, don't you feel it, miss him?
He's like, why'd you do that? I don't know.
That nigga got up and walked straight over to that motherfucker.
Boom. That's what it's the spirit of the Lord, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So that's what's coming, man. That's going to be the difference in this war that ain't called war, man. It's going to be with the thermal missiles. That's going to burn everything up. This place is going to be completely fucked. You know, the land where the small hats is right now, that's going to be completely fucked and be rebuilt.
White. White.
According to prophecy, man. And that it goes into, the brother just read how America's allies would be against them. All of these things have to happen. The brother talked about how the spirit of the Lord will be in those missiles. They won't miss their mark. If you're not under Psalms 91, you are completely fucked, man.
Right.
That's right.
These people ain't getting it, man. They keep talking about, I don't see that in the book. I don't see that in America.
Because your eyes closed.
What about Virgin Daughter of Babylon?
But see, no, they don't see it because their eyes closed.
That's it.
And the scripture say it's given to them as a book. All right, that is sealed. One is literate is sealed. One that is illiterate, it is open. Your eyes closed. The Lord poured out upon you a spirit of deep slumber. You're not gonna see it, man.
Right.
You ain't supposed to see it. It wasn't given to you to see it. You're right, nigga. You don't see it.
You heard him be healed, you don't know how to heal him. He don't want to heal you niggas, man.
That's right.
He don't fuck with you.
He ain't supposed to.
You pull the shoulder, he said, fuck it. No problem.
They said let blood be upon us and upon our children.
Yeah.
He ain't got to. He ain't going to, man.
That's it.
Get that, man. Yeah.
This Deuteronomy,
That's a good one right there. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 32 and 41. If I whet my glittering sword and mine hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies and will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy.
Where's all this love that this Christian church is trying to pour? Where's all that? I'm hearing the Lord talking about, man, I'm killing a bunch more brothers.
That's how the new death not score.
Look, hey, the Lord say, I'm gonna show you. You got to know that nobody can have the high score when it comes to death and murder higher than me.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm about to set a new record on this game y'all want to call life. The high score. Y'all got to do fire. Y'all ain't gonna get it, man. Y'all ain't supposed to. So that's why the Lord says that you 2/3 were designed for that. That's what you was built for. You and these fucking heathen nations, y'all all was built for that. So y'all want to talk about, well, how he mad because he designed me such? He ain't mad. He hates you, but he ain't mad. He hate wickedness. And he designed you to be wicked.
That's right.
So he does hate you on that level. But your whole job was for us to learn a lesson.
That's right.
And the judges and the whole rulers of that was for us to learn to be able to rule in righteousness. The world can't wait. That's what it says, manifestation. The sons of God, the manifestation of the sons of God, the world is waiting on that. The trees, look at these motherfucking trees. The trees ain't even waiting on that. Yeah, man. I said, you done fucked us up, man. We can't produce, we can't this, we can't that. Our fruit ain't coming out with the fucking nutrients and stuff they supposed to have. You got two mighty men, two strong men that carry a motherfucking cluster of grapes. None of that shit. All this got to get reverted back.
Right.
Whatever y'all got.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, and I'll start at verse 18. It says, actually, I'll start up a little bit. Romans 8 and 14. It says, "For as many are as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are sons of the Most High. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs of the Most High."
Heirs. That's a bloodline.
Yep.
That's a bloodline. That ain't talking spiritual. There's a bloodline that runs through that. That heir is entitled to that bloodline promise and that bloodline heritage that's coming back to him. Everybody can't get in on this. Go ahead.
And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach. And what was the inheritance of Yahushua, man? The heathen, the uttermost parts of the earth, and the heathen, according to Psalms 2. And in Revelation 2, he said that he would share with those who endure to the end. That's right. So yeah, joint heirs, man. And you niggas, or not niggas, but you heathen, are the fucking inheritance, man. You will be servants.
That's right.
No question about it.
What's that? 2 Corinthians 13 chapter. We talked about some happy, some cried, some was bound. The Israelites ain't gonna be bound up. What you other motherfuckers is.
Right.
Y'all got slavery. First round drive choices.
Slavery.
Psalms 149 says it's an honor to put you motherfuckers in chains and shackles, man.
Right.
An
Friend of
honor.
lion. Friend of lion.
We in chains
That's it.
right now. We came over here in chains. All right? I don't care what these niggas pick up in this video about Levi's making or Elon making. Hey, Elon can't make it. Ishmael can't make it. Hey, you had some Edomites the other day arrested for breaking the dog, man.
What?
Edomites was arrested for breaking the dog, man. Elon ain't make it. They need slavery, man.
Right.
So so dogs can't get great. They need order. That's why he said to beat them with a rod of iron, man. Go ahead, man.
Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High, man.
And they believe that new rulership. Like even when you go into Daniel the 12th chapter, it's gonna be a time like no other time. As it says, sun shall shine forth the stars, and it goes into that. The heirs, joint heirs with Yahushua. All right, because the Lord has a ruling class, an aristocracy, holy men that he gonna set up. All right, you got the Lord Yahushua, you got King David, you got the 12. All right, you got the 144,000. You got more, man. You got the rest of the 130. You got more, man. And the heathens ain't nowhere on the map when it changed, man. That's it. That's wrong, man.
Right.
We think we gonna build our own kingdom. We built your kingdom.
Damn right.
They say you niggas gonna have continual employment.
That's right.
You ain't gonna have to worry about finding a job, nigga.
But it starts with this right here. It starts with this destruction.
Right.
That's why this place has to be destroyed. Read what y'all got. You got the Isaiah 34 about that.
This Isaiah 34 and verse 1 says, "Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved.
Get it.
And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
The nukes. That's right.
It says, and all their hosts shall fall down, and as the leaf falleth from off the vine, and as a falling fig from off the fig tree.
That's it.
It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon all the people of my curse to judgment.
That's right.
All the people that curse, man. So how do y'all think that the people that's cursed, but everybody to make?
That's right.
That goes, and the Lord is about balance, but what y'all saying goes against that.
Right.
So I'm gonna get, I'm projected to get all my memory back, all my lifetimes back, and I'm gonna be able to know who's who in all their lifetimes, and the motherfucker that
You gonna know why your baby mama a 2/3, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Niggas.
Nah.
It's verse 6.
You gonna know why your cousin a 2/3, man. For real, man. It ain't just about Esau. Going back into that right there, what you just said, in your it ain't no way, look, man. It ain't no way these ass niggas like they ain't fucking talking throughout all this time. It ain't no way. You don't know why the Lord killed those stupid ass cousins, man. It ain't no way, man. Fuck that, man. Yeah, because Esau, you know, the judgment coming to Esau, but look, man, when you get your memory back, you gonna know why the Lord made you related to all these wicked ass niggas.
Right.
Why the Lord brought all these wars in your life. Hey, the Lord got judgment.
That's right.
Hey, King David even prayed against these motherfuckers.
That's right.
Psalm 69. That they don't come into salvation.
That's why they can't get it. That's right. Hey, look, that's why they can't get it. He said, let that table be a snare to them.
That's right.
So you don't see America in the Bible.
What do you say?
Nigga.
I hate them with a perfect hatred.
That's right. And cop from your enemies.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 6, the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
A sacrifice. Go ahead.
With the fat of the kidneys of rams.
Sacrifice.
For Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Man, that's right.
That's talking about America. We know you can't. Well, like Pop said earlier, you can't see America in the Bible. We know you can't. All right. This is the high place of Esau, man. All right. This is Esau's new problem. He's a people before he's a place, just like us. Right. Go ahead, brother.
Says, and the unicorn shall come down with them,
Sacrifice.
and the bullocks with the bulls. And their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness.
Exactly. The Lord said he made Esau bare, man. This man is being made bare, man, and he's going to be destroyed, man. And he's going to be exposed to the devil that he is, which is already being exposed and called out. It ain't no, look, you niggas not in the outrage, man, but the Lord is.
Yeah, like you said, this man now what? Got these people complaining about an ungodly father?
Man, they call it white guilt. It's
Absolutely.
okay. You got all these little pages on social media and shit. It's okay to be like, stand up, white man. Get your bitch ass on, nigga.
Take your country back.
Yeah, that. Take your country back. Ain't nothing happening, man. Get your soft ass out of here.
Y'all used to be proud of y'all history, the shit y'all did, the Trail of Tears, all that other stuff.
Alamo.
You know, I have to remember the Alamo.
Remember the Alamo, all this
All that
bullshit.
shit. Y'all was proud of that shit. Now y'all crying the blues on it.
That's
And why
right.
not? Y'all don't want it. Y'all want to take all that history of slavery and whatnot, Alice Smithsonian and all these other things. Why y'all want to erase what the fuck y'all did?
Because it's a blood debt. Somebody get that up.
That's right.
Get that up.
Bring it out.
Hey, it's a blood debt. Hey, the Bible say that the Lord required that which is past. What was past? Rape, robbery, murder, slavery. I don't care what them stupid ass niggas in the Christian church told you. The Lord ain't gonna forget. And he said he was the same yesterday, today, and forever. He said, I am the Lord, I am Yahweh, I change it not. Therefore, ye are not consumed, O ye sons of Jacob. So you gotta pay for that, man. Read.
This Numbers 35.
And you wicked ass niggas of our nation gonna pay for the shit y'all did too, man.
That's right.
All this
right.
feminism, all this homosexuality, all this adultery. The Bible speaking, man. Read.
This Numbers 35 and 33. It says, this Numbers 35, 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it is defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is there shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
See, by the blood of him that shed it. Hey, he got a question. He asked the speakers, man.
Yeah.
For real, that's off. That's out of order. And we teach it, bro. For real, don't do that shit. Go ahead, read that over, bro.
All right, this Numbers 35
Niggas
and
don't go
33.
to the mosque and the church and do that shit.
At all.
Read.
Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land
That's fine,
wherein
bro.
ye are, for blood it defileth
I
the
know.
land.
That's fine. Read.
Numbers 35, 33. So ye shall not pollute the land
Hey,
wherein
don't do
ye
that
are.
shit, man. Hey, look, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my men. No, shut up. You see that? You see that? That's a scoffer, bro. That's order, bro. For real, though. Hey, look, you got to ask the teacher, bro. Just so I can tell you. You know, it's what's going on, bro. It's our shit, bro. Do not do that shit, bro. Read.
Numbers 35, 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein
You don't
ye
do that, bro. Go ahead.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by blood, but by the blood of him that shed it. That's right.
Exactly. And the so-called white man shit. All the fucking people in this I like those blood that. That's why they got that white guilt and all that shit. All right.
It's Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's right.
So, now they gotta pay for what their forefathers did, man. All right. And you gotta pay for that, man. All right. And you are your forefathers, man. There's no getting out of it. So we have to pay for what our forefathers did. So they gotta pay for that, what their forefathers did, man. The difference is the Lord loves us. The Lord hates you, man. All right. Hey, he said these other nations are reputed as nothing to him, man. All right, less than nothing, man. All right. They're less than nothing, man. So the Lord's going to get you, man. Esau and the other nations, man. Because these other nations ain't going to get away with it, man.
This Isaiah 34:8 says, for it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. All right, so this is why this is coming upon Esau, man. It's coming for destruction. All right, the slavery that's coming to you, leaders. It's all coming for the controversy of Zion, man.
That's the shame, all of it. All good.
It says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pits. That's what we just talked about. All those great lakes that you see, I hear Babylon, the Great America, all that shit is going to be dragged up, man. Right, the Mississippi River, all that shit is going to be turned to pits. It says, and dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. Which is also a precept to Revelation the 14th chapter, which shows that this is talking about Babylon, man. It says, from generation to generation, it shall lie waste, and none shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bitter shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness.
You ain't gonna be able to tell what part was what, or this, that, and the other, what state was this, and what state was that. You ain't gonna be able to look at that and tell any of that shit. The Lord said, you fucking this place up. You're going to totally remodel when you get through.
Dust.
It says, they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there. And all their princes shall be nothing. And the doors shall come up in the palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof. And it shall be the habitation of dragons in a court for hours.
Like 5 years ago, not 5 years, like 2 years ago, there was a photo of AI. It said the last picture taken on Earth. It was a skeleton taking a selfie. It was nothing but destruction. Yeah. See? And that's what's coming to this place, man. We read the scriptures. This is the holy judgment that's coming to this place.
It says, the wild beasts of the desert shall also meet, and the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow, and the screech owl also shall rest here, and find for herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest and lie and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. So America just want to turn to nothing but a desert wasteland, man. Why this shit that you see here, that this extravagant, lavish lifestyle that you see, all this shit is gonna be turned to nothing, man.
And when you think about that, you think about how radiation works and this, that, and other. You know how long it's gonna take for that shit to even regenerate back to that?
It ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be a smoke.
That's
It's gonna
right.
be a memorial.
Exactly.
We got that place in Pennsylvania it's been on fire underground for like the last 50 or 60 years or something. But they used to burn the garbage or whatever.
Right.
And they caught fire underground. Now imagine when it's the whole land, man. That shit gonna be crazy.
It's fucking oil reserves.
Yeah.
This Revelation 6 and verse 12, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth and hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken up a mighty wind. We read that in Isaiah 34, talking about giving the analogy of the fig tree. You know, that's those nukes. Apostle John was seeing fall to the earth.
You turn it back to the earth and whatnot, like you say, shaking the tree. That shit had that arch on it coming down. Yeah.
Verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. The scriptures say the earth is going to rock to and fro like a drunk. You will have earthquakes, tsunamis, all manner of evil. It says, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? And while you Americans are sitting around just entertained with folly, doing all this bullshit, and your elites, they leave it. You know, they going over to Greenland, they going over to different parts of the earth, getting in bunkers, preparing for Yahweh Shai to return. Meanwhile, this place gonna get cooked with fire.
So they know, like I said, we talked that years ago. That like the super rich, especially like up on the far Gulf and whatnot, here in Chicago and way up there north and whatnot. All those super rich motherfuckers that gotten up out of there.
Yeah.
And whatnot. You know, Michael Jordan had a spot up there in Highland. He ain't got that motherfucker up there no more.
Yeah, you had this stupid nigga Rick Ross saying people are under. I gotta get robbed. I got a machine that turns H2O to water. You know? But hey, everybody that's over here in America, hey, you're gonna be destroyed, man. It's gonna be the lake of fire. That's what's coming to this place.
Yeah, but these motherfuckers think that they can get through it and whatnot, think that they're gonna be able to get around it and all this other kind of stuff. You're not. That MOTV and all that shit is put together. That destruction, and all that, in one spot, and fuck you up. You motherfuckers can take that shit you're doing, and you motherfuckers think y'all can hide, y'all doing, and America itself is doing.
Bring out y'all last word.
This Jeremiah 16. This Jeremiah 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. So, hey, man, they're not going to be able to escape them damn selves, man. All right? Lord willing, we part of the elect, man. We going to get the motherfuckers out the, deep underground military base.
They're just preserving themselves to be the first slaves in the kingdom.
That's right.
This is Psalms 149.
There you go.
I'm starting 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing out loud upon their beds.
Right.
Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Glorious day.
To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints.
Honor. See what I'm saying? A glorious day. That's gonna be an honor. Hey, that old song took on new meaning when I got to understand that scripture. When the saints come marching in.
Alright, so with that being said, we like to say call the line. Devil wanted to send apostles and the elders of the great millstone and taught us this truth. To the hopeful elect, I came out there and do it. Shalom.
Shalom.